Good morning and welcome to the Daily Cyber Briefing for Thursday, the 24th of April. I'm Stephen Ridgway. Millions of UK healthcare workers' data has been exposed in a software breach. So it appears that there has been a breach from a company called Logezy, L-O-G-E-Z-Y, Logezy. I don't know. I'm not going to criticise other organisations for having difficult to pronounce names. But yeah, so the information that's been lost includes a mixture of structured and unstructured data, PDF files, work authorization documents, images of driver's licenses, the whole works. It appears it's unclear exactly what's happened that's resulted in this, but the data has been found by a security researcher, and well, basically he discovered unprotected files on the internet without encryption and without password protection for access. It is probably unlikely that he's the first person to have stumbled across this. So if you have worked for Logezy, then be aware that your data may well have been swept up in this, and usual things. Keep an eye out for targeted phishing, identity theft, those sorts of things. The usual sort of stuff that you can watch out for. Might also, if you believe your data may have been swept up in this, you may want to pay for some identity protection services. Some of the big name credit checking people provide these sorts of things, various other people as well. So worth having a little think about that. The obvious lesson learnt from this is, well, don't put all your data in unsecure folders presented on the internet. I mean, really, it's difficult to see that this is anything other than, quite frankly, incompetent on the part of the organisation that put that stuff there. If you're concerned that your data might be out there, get some basic testing done. Have some sweeps of your sectors of the cloud services, whatever it may be, and just see what's out there. It's not hard to do. Equally, there is an argument, as is put forward in this particular article from Information Security Buzz, that you shouldn't keep all your data in one location accessible on the internet. In this particular case, although the individual sort of business unit data was kept in separate folders, they were all accessible by the same in the same way, and none of them were protected at all. So, basic cyber hygiene, please. Right, and then the only other thing that I come across that is of interest today is that WhatsApp has launched an advanced privacy tool to secure private chats. So WhatsApp has been at the forefront of securing chat for a while, which, given its owners, just turned out to be somewhat of a surprise. I remember some of us being a little skeptical when WhatsApp was bought many years ago as to what would happen to all the data within it. Well, they have actually, I think, done quite a decent job of arguing that they're a privacy first platform. So for years they've had end-to-end encryption. they are now introducing features such as blocking. Well, yeah, some of these features work on sort of one-to-one private chats, but once you get into group chats, they become a lot harder to implement, and down to the fact that not all platforms can actually do proper end-to-end encryption for group chats. However, WhatsApp has been working in this space. So a handful of the things that they are doing to improve the privacy and security of WhatsApp chats includes blocking the ability to export chat history, so blocking other people from being able to export chat histories. Restricting automatic media downloads, so stops photos and videos from being saved to somebody's phone without explicit permission, which is quite an interesting one. And they are looking to limit the use of content for AI features, so effectively ring fencing chats with the advanced security, advanced privacy features switched on, preventing the AI features from having access to that information. So, which I think is all moving in a very good, very solid direction. You do have to bear in mind, though, you can't rely on this stuff to be the one-stop. No platform has a one-stop shop for keeping stuff secure within a chat. So just bear in mind that even if you can't do things like export the chat data, you can screenshot the chat. Even if it's possible to disable the ability to screenshot the chat, that doesn't stop you getting another device and taking a picture, taking a photo of the chat itself. So, bear in mind this stuff is a step in the right direction. However, as soon as something has left your device, you don't have control over where it might end up. So that is worth bearing in mind. Same goes for some of the the pre-existing controls, such as self-deleting chats and chats that can't be forwarded and other bits and pieces. Yeah, that's kind of okay, but it's like it's in this arena of it's secure so long as everybody plays by the rules. As soon as you start to work outside of those rules, or sort of think a bit laterally around how you can get the stuff that you want out of the thing that's trying to stop you from doing it, you'll find that there are plenty of ways of doing it. So just be aware. If you're plotting to overthrow the government, this stuff is not necessarily going to sit securely inside WhatsApp with no possible chance of ever leaking somewhere else. Only an example. So if you want to enable advanced chat privacy on WhatsApp, which I think is something worth thinking about, you need to just update WhatsApp, enter WhatsApp itself, select the group or a particular chat, tap on the chat name, and there you will find advanced chat privacy, which you can turn on. Also interesting with this is going to be how long before the UK regulators, i.e. UK government, alternatively known as, well, yeah, all sorts of nasty people, are going to attempt to ban this because, naughty people might use it. Yeah, they might, but if you ban it, they'll just go and use something else. We've spoken about this before. So yeah, how long before government overreach either insists that this is turned off in WhatsApp, or insists that there's a backdoor built into it, or WhatsApp, if they've got any integrity, will simply just pull the features from the UK. That's enough from me for today. I hope